The doll Emily found the doll in an old, dusty attic of her grandmother's house. It was beautiful, with porcelain skin, wide, glassy eyes, and dark, curly hair tied in ribbons. Though old, it looked untouched by time. Its dress was faded, but pristine, and its eyes seemed almost lifelike, following her as she moved around the room. Her grandmother had never mentioned the doll, and something about it unsettled Emily. But curiosity won out, and she brought it down to her room, placing it on a shelf facing her bed. That night, as Emily lay in bed, she felt uneasy. The doll's eyes, fixed on her, seemed to gleam in the moonlight, almost as if it were watching her sleep. She turned over, trying to shake the feeling. Around midnight, she woke to the sound of soft, shuffling steps. Groggy and confused, she looked toward the door. Nothing. But then her eyes drifted to the shelf, and her heart skipped a beat. The doll was no longer sitting upright. It was lying on its side, its eyes still staring directly at her. She hadn't touched it. She was sure of that. Emily sat up in bed, staring at the doll. Slowly, she got up, her hand trembling as she placed the doll back in its original position. She stepped away cautiously, then turned off the light and crawled back under the covers. Moments later, a soft giggle echoed through the room. Emily froze. Her eyes darted to the shelf, and there it was. Standing upright now, the doll's head slightly tilted, its glassy eyes glinting in the darkness. A whisper filled the room, a voice that wasn't her own, chilling and childlike. "Come play with me." Before Emily could scream, she heard footsteps coming closer. This time, they were not hers.